The Sussex brand is teetering on the edge of a precipice, and the implications of the recent scandal are reverberating throughout the world. Prince Harry, once viewed as a champion of goodwill, has found himself at the center of backlash that is both unexpected and intensely public. The source of this criticism? The brother of Ludu's Prince Seeiso, who previously played an essential role in Harry's philanthropic endeavors in Africa. This wasn't just a friendly jab at a charity event, it was a calculated critique that has sent shockwaves through the media and royal circles alike. As we dissect what transpired, it becomes clear that this moment is about much more than a single comment. It symbolizes a profound shift in perception regarding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The public's eye is now squarely on Meghan, who has been implicated in the collapse of a charity that was once heralded as a model of royal philanthropy. The R12 Foundation's African initiative, which Meghan promoted, is now under fire as its financial dealings come under scrutiny. Millions of dollars that were supposed to support this initiative have seemingly vanished, and partner organizations in southern Africa are distancing themselves due to serious concerns about transparency and the unfulfilled commitments that were made. This situation is not just a ticking time bomb, it's a disaster that threatens to dismantle the goodwill the Sussexes have worked so hard to cultivate. Insiders close to the situation report that Harry's discomfort during the event was evident. He was caught between a rock and a hard place, with his brother-in-law's comments echoing in his ears. The subtle yet pointed criticism highlighted the growing divide between Harry's past charitable integrity and the new, commercially-driven ventures he and Meghan have pursued since stepping back from royal duties. Critics are quick to point out that Harry's royal legacy is at stake here. He was once celebrated for his authentic engagement with the public and his commitment to humanitarian efforts. His connection with the people of Lutu was more than just a PR stunt, it was genuine. But now, with Meghan's media presence overshadowing him, that legacy is in jeopardy. Observers have noted how Harry seemed visibly uncomfortable, suggesting that the tensions brewing behind closed doors are more than just speculation. The R12 Foundation's African initiative was once a cornerstone of Meghan's vision for modern philanthropy. It promised to be a beacon of hope, showcasing a new approach to charitable work that would resonate with contemporary audiences. However, the recent financial disclosures paint a grim picture. Allegations of mismanagement and lack of accountability have arisen, leading to a crisis that cannot be easily ignored. It's not merely a financial scandal, it's a moral failing that undermines the very ethos they claim to champion. As we delve deeper into the fallout, we must confront the uncomfortable truth that this debacle is reflective of a larger pattern in Meghan's public life. Since her entrance into royal life, a series of controversies have arisen, from her fraught relationship with the British press to ongoing legal battles and contentious Netflix deals. The narrative has shifted from one of royal engagement to one that some are framing as a quest for personal branding. Critics argue that Meghan's activism often appears as a media spectacle rather than a sincere commitment to social issues. This perception is damaging, not just to her reputation but also to Harry's. The fact that the Sussexes are increasingly isolated is becoming apparent. Their connections with the British royal family are strained, but now they also face growing disenchantment from international allies. Voices from African royal and charity circles are becoming more vocal, expressing concerns about the Sussexes' approach to philanthropy. The narrative that once celebrated their independence is now morphing into a cautionary tale about the perils of ego, power, and the prioritization of profit over purpose. The implications of this scandal are far-reaching. Meghan's involvement in the charity's downfall could irreparably damage their global standing. The trust they once enjoyed is eroding, and the public sentiment is shifting. What was once a story of royal independence is now becoming a narrative of failure and disillusionment. The couple's journey, which was marketed as a fresh start, is now being scrutinized under a harsh spotlight. This isn't just about a charity collapsing, it's about the essence of what it means to be a royal in the modern world. The values that were once synonymous with the Sussex brand are being called into question. The public is beginning to wonder if the couple can authentically engage in charitable work while also maintaining their brand image. The line between philanthropy and personal gain is becoming blurred, and it's a dangerous game to play. Harry's past as a beloved royal is being overshadowed by his wife's controversial choices. The personality that once resonated with so many is now entangled in a web of skepticism. The critics are relentless, and the media is having a field day. The very foundation upon which the Sussex brand was built is crumbling, and the couple must confront the reality that their actions have consequences. As the scandal unfolds, the pressure mounts. The question now is whether Harry and Meghan can reclaim their narrative or if they are destined to become pariahs in both royal and charitable circles. The stakes are incredibly high, and the world is watching closely. Can they salvage their reputation, or is it too late? In a society where authenticity and genuine engagement are paramount, the Sussexes are facing a reckoning. The public's appetite for transparency and accountability is growing, and they are not going to accept anything less than honesty. The time for excuses has passed. The Sussexes must face the music. The fallout from this scandal could either serve as a wake-up call or lead to a permanent estrangement from the values they once held dear. Now, more than ever, the Sussexes need to reassess their priorities and recalibrate their approach. The world is hungry for leaders who genuinely care about making a difference, not just those looking to capitalize on their royal status. As they navigate through this turmoil, the question remains: will they rise to the occasion and redefine their legacy, or will they fade into obscurity, forever marred by the shadows of this scandal? The clock is ticking, and the pressure is mounting. The narrative is shifting, and the stakes have never been higher. The public is waiting, and their next move could determine the future of the Sussex brand.